good hello, and welcome back to Star Trek Online. This is episode 3. Last time we went down to a planet with Gorn, and there was a misunderstanding as they were attacked unexpectedly by Romulans and thought we had done it. Afterwards, we went to investigate Station K-13, discovered an temporal alien race called the Nakul messing with the timeline, and Daniels revealed himself to be Daniels instead of Hunter. That's a weird way to phrase that, but that's what happened. And then the station got sucked through time to who knows where. Daniels said that we have to trust him for now, but he will let us know a little bit more in the future. We said we need some questions answered, but we're not allowed to tell anyone about the fact that he is from the future or anything that's happening there. So, at the start of this episode, I want to explore the bridge of my constitution. We have our crew members here. We have ourselves Lieutenant someone. Where are we? Temet. Lieutenant Temet. We have Lieutenant Scavron and Lieutenant Tarsi. I guess they're all lieutenant now. I don't know. You promote them? No. Okay, they're all lieutenant. It kept popping up ensign before, but apparently they're all lieutenant junior grade now. I like having our Vulcan friend in a more of a T'Pol look. I think it kind of works. And you know, we'll try and stick to a main uniform, but for now that'll work. And let's go down to the crew deck first, shall we? So let's explore our ship. We currently have captain's quarters. These are my quarters, I guess, because apparently... Oh, we also have some skills to spend. Wonderful, 2 space skills. Let's go for improved hull again. I think that's a good choice. And now we've unlocked this thing, and that's an automatic bridge officer training. Unlocks the ability to train your bridge officers in new space abilities based on your profession. Emergency power to shields 3. Okay, wonderful. What does this one do? Engineering team 3. Oh, that's a nice one. Directed energy modulation. I think we might head down some of the shielding now. Shield capacity, shield restoration. I like restoration. Let's go with that. Let's grab 1 point in shield restoration. I think that's a good build for an engineer. There we go. And let's see where else we have. We have the lounge. A bunch of people sitting on the floor clipping through chairs. I'm sure that's not how it's supposed to look. This is a trophy room, I guess, where we can put ships and accolades, and I'm not really sure how you get any of those, but we can do that. We have the open blast shutters. Ooh! That's kind of cool. Okay, let's leave those open for now, shall we? Jeffrey's tube there. The conference room. And we can open blast shutters. We can set up trophies in here as well, but I don't know how... empty shelf. Cleared. Well, the shelf is empty. Guess we don't really have anything we can... I don't know how to get trophies, but I'd love to have one of each of my ships. Account bank. You cannot access the bank at this time. Okay. Another person sitting on the floor. Maybe you should do some work rather than sitting on the floor. Weird choice to do anyway. Flipping yourself through chairs. And then we have a sick bay. Okay, why is everyone sitting on the floor and not on the actual chair? We have a nurse there. We have a bunch of people coming down with something. And that's about all that's here. Let's go up to engineering then and see what the engineering deck's like before we exit the ship to Earth space dock, because that is, you know, docking the ships back to Earth space dock between episodes seemed like a good idea. Okay, so nothing there. Engineering, wonderful. We have a bunch of engineers in here, none of whom seem to be named engineers. Can we organize? Nope, that's not what I want. Oh, we can't do that yet. That's a thing to do later. I was gonna organize who's our chief of engineering and medical and all of that, but apparently we can't do that yet. Okay, so down this way it looks like we have select a small craft. We don't have any small craft yet, do we? I don't think so. But we could go out and fly a small craft. But here's the transporter room. Over here, I guess, would be the shuttle bay then. Yep, with absolutely no shuttles in it. It is completely void of anything. Okay, well, I think we'll go back to the bridge and, no we won't. Go to the transporter room and transport out onto Earth space dock. Off we go. There we go. Down on Earth space dock, finally. After a long journey out to Station K13 and the planet that I've forgotten the name of. But we can now find ourselves where... Oh, hang on. We've got, like... What do you do? Bridge Officer Requisitions. Hello. You can select new bridge officers here. Visit the store. Wonderful. They cost dilithium. We have 480. Wonderful. Okay, so what do we need? We currently have... Oh, we have one of each. Wonderful. Okay, let's see. Andorian, Human, Tellarite, Vulcan. Well, we currently have Scavran, Temet, and Tarsi, so we have one of each, aside from Human. What do you do? Ground equipment? Away team weapons. Okay, we can buy weapons from you. And from you, bridge officer training. Ah, training manuals. Wonderful. Okay, so they are options. Now, there is some sort of... Okay, what do you hold for us? Talk to the bartender. Coffee, Earl Grey, root beer, synthale, sell anything that's going to get us any money. We're not going to use shields, so let's grab those. Sell those. Oh, we've got the catalyst. What do we do with that? Did something. It changed what inventory it was in. Sure. I don't know what that means. That's fine. Never mind. Okay, let's go talk to the Admiral and see what he needs us to do next. Admiral Garrett.
I have some new orders for you.
Return to Babel.
We have a problem at Babel. Caridian rebels have taken several Federation trade officials hostage. They're threatening to kill them unless the UFP withdraws from the Corridan sector. I'd like you to work with the negotiation team and try to resolve this peacefully.
Can do, Admiral. And we get some ship parts, nice. Dilithium. Oh, and a choice between a new tactical officer. Wonderful. Let's get going then. Back to the transporter room.
Captain, I need to speak with you in my quarters. I think it's time for that explanation I owe you.
Very well, Daniels. I will be there shortly. His quarters. Where are his
There's more to
quarters?
this mission than you realize, Captain.
Okay. You said it in your quarters.
Something's not right. I'll explain shortly.
Okay. Where are your quarters? They're not on the station, are they? Doesn't look like it. What do you sell? Starship equipment. Weapons? Ooh, nice. Okay. Full dual phaser banks. Twin beam phaser array. I think that's what we want, right? Yeah, twin beam phaser array, but you only sell Mark 1. Oh no, you don't. We don't have enough for the others. Okay, so we'll leave that alone for now. I don't think we have anything to manage. No, not really. Okay. Can't really change the appearance of our shuttle, can we? Oh, maybe we can. Okay, I'm gonna fiddle with this briefly. Okay, there was no good looks for the shuttle, or rather there's no alternate looks for the shuttle would be a better way of putting that. I need to go talk with Daniels in his quarters. I don't know where his quarters are. I don't think they're on the station though, based on what I'm seeing. So I guess back to the ship. Off we go. One to beam up. Now how do we talk to Daniels on the ship?
Welcome to the Sol System.
Yeah, we're aware of that. Okay, Daniels... Let's see. Speak to Daniels in sector space. Okay, so we have to go to sector space before we can go... how do we go to warp? That? Yes. Go to sector space, then find Daniels in his quarters. Or does it do it from sector space? I don't know. We'll find out in a moment. Okay. Speak with Daniels in sector space. Yeah, we know about the map. Stop showing me that. Logs? Earth Space Dock? Daniels. In the Babel system. Okay, we have to go to the Babel system first as well. That's over this way according to the map. So off we go to Babel. Ba 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 ba. Okay, we're in Babel system. Begin return to Babel. Okay, yes, all of you can come with me, apparently. Let's go. Let's go speak with Daniels. I think that's what we're doing, right? Going into his quarters and chatting with him, that's what he said. This is stuck on loading. Oh, there we go, now there's some progress happening.
All right, I appreciate your patience. I'm what's known as a temporal agent. It's my job to preserve the timeline. You helped me stop one temporal incursion at K-13. There's been another at Babel, and I could use your help with it. Welcome to the Temporal Ready Room. I use it to monitor the timeline. The Nakul have sent agents to a critical point in time. We believe they disrupted the Babel conference in 2268 aboard the USS Enterprise. I want to send you back there to stop them. You'll be sent back to a point shortly before the conference begins. I'm sending one of our best temporal agents along. I believe you've met.
Nice to see you
Mr.
again.
Chekhov.
It's been some time. For me, at least. For you, I see hardly any time has passed at all. It must be strange to see me looking, older.
Once you're on Enterprise, deal with the Nakul and make sure the conference proceeds as planned. You'll have a temporal transponder, which will allow me to communicate with you and bring you back. You'll also have these bioscanners. They're short range, but will detect Nakul agents nicely.
Do the job right, and no one will know we were there.
Wonderful. I'll need to change back to my regular uniform, because this is very much... we just spoke to Daniels. This is trippy, but currently I'm wearing something that is not quite normal regulation.
The situation at Babel shouldn't be happening. Something in the past has changed, and not for the better.
We'll make it right. Okay, so, I guess I need to get changed before I transport to the Enterprise, because I need to get into my regular uniform. So I will be right back. Okay, I've gotten changed, and I'm back. And apparently my crew are with me this time, for some reason. Okay, never mind. But we've gotten changed back into more regulation uniform. They are not entirely in regulation uniform, but Daniels,
the situation
we're
at
ready.
Babel shouldn't be
We'll
happening.
make it right.
Something in the past has changed, and not for the better.
If we're going to the past, we can't look like we normally do. Mr. Chekhov.
Let's begin by using Enterprise's
Captain
sensors
Chekhov.
to look for signs of our time-traveling friends. The computer won't have any details on the Nakul, so you'll need to recalibrate the sensors manually on the bridge.
I'll take care of it, sir.
Oh, and one more item to be aware of. Ensign Pavel Chekhov is currently on duty on the bridge, which is why I will be remaining here out of sight. As much as I would like to visit the bridge again, two of me in the same place would raise questions neither of us wants to answer.
Understood. I'll just leave my officers here with you, too, just in case.
Let's get to work.
Given that they're
I will
not
check with you
wearing
again after you are done on the bridge.
regulation clothing.
I haven't worn this uniform for some time. It's a little... snug.
Okay. Well, I wore my uniform not that long ago. Oh, Uhura currently has the bridge, apparently. Recalibrate sensors. Okay. There we go. Let's get those recalibrated.
Nice work. I'm getting some readings from Deck 11, but I can't pinpoint them. Some sort of interference. We'll need to get close and scan by hand. Start with the mess hall. There are a lot of people coming and going there.
Right, heading to Deck 11 now. Oh, we've got a lot of diplomats here, apparently. Okay. Wonderful. Andorian delegate. Sorry, sir. Just checking your biosignatures are okay and that you're not suffering any ill effects of the transporter. Hello, SNI delegate. Oh, there's a Tellarite sitting down there. People are moving.
Vulcan, I would speak to you.
It does seem unavoidable.
How do you
Sarek?
go on the Corridon mission?
Okay, I guess that's happening over that end of the room somewhere. No, it's happening right next to me, never mind. The Violakian delegate? Hi, very pink person. You are exactly as pink as you're supposed to be. Nothing went wrong with transport. Excellent. Hello, Zambian. I hope you're doing well.
Sensors are showing that one of the delegates is leaving the lounge. Follow him. He might be trying to slip out before you can get a scan.
I'm on it. He won't get far. You are, in fact, doing well. Thank you for your time. Hi. I just did a random roll. Was it cool? I thought it was cool. Would you like to see me roll
Is
again?
there something I can help you with?
I was about to ask you the same thing. The meeting is taking place in the lounge, Ambassador. No, hang on. Apologies, Ambassador. Just a routine check for biocontaminants.
Oh, should I be concerned? It was my understanding that the transporter filters out biohazards.
We're being especially thorough today, Ambassador, for everyone's safety. You understand, I'm sure.
Of course. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be on my way.
Have a pleasant evening, Ambassador. Meet Chekhov in the armory. Well, Chekhov, there's some... You know what? Before I meet with Chekhov, let's go explore the other direction. See if there's anything little bonusy to discover over this way. I don't know if there is. We will find out momentarily. There is a Jeffrey's tube. We probably have to take that at some point. There is another turbo lift. Do a dodge roll. Okay, back to Chekhov we go. Dodge roll. I don't seem to have full control over when they happen. Sometimes I do, and other times it just sort of does it.
Looks like they're on the move, though I'm still getting a lot of false readings on the sensors. Let's keep checking the deck. Like the old Russian saying goes, 2 heads are better than 1.
Right, let's head back to the junction and collect some readings.
Being here takes me back. It was quite a different time for Starfleet. Head back toward the reception.
Okay. Scan for Nakul traces. The signal is getting stronger. This way. Yep. Over this way now, apparently. Okay, off we go. Getting very strong.
There he is. Wait, that's Ambassador Gav.
Stop the Nakul. At all costs. Quickly. Ah. Get him.
One down and likely more to go. There's nothing we can do for Ambassador Gav, unfortunately. If memory serves, Captain Kirk was attacked next, on Deck 5.
Let's move out before it's too late for Kirk. I assume this is actually following a specific episode, but I'm not familiar enough with the original series to know precisely which episode it is. Because even though I think I watched all of Season 1 and all of Season 2, but stopped somewhere in Season 3 of it. Oh no! Get the Nakul before he does anything bad to any more of the ambassadors.
The captain's wound is serious. He'll bleed out if we don't help him.
Well then, let's help him.
Stabilize him quickly. Dr. McCoy will be here shortly to finish the job.
Leave it to me. Captain Kirk. Gonna stabilize your injuries. Speak to Chekhov. Can we stand up instead of in this weird posture? There we go. Thank you. That one. There we go.
Good. It looks like the captain is stabilized. We need to move. I've detected Nakul technology in engineering.
We'll stop them there. To engineering we go. What room is this? Captain's quarters. Okay. Just in case there's any sort of things to scan and get items from or anything like that, we're gonna check it. There is not. He does have a plane, a prop plane model there though. Off we go to engineering. That is not Mr. Scott.
Someone set a bomb in here.
Oh, it is
I cannot
Mr.
produce and
Scott.
keep the mains online at the same time. Wait, Chekhov, is that you? You look older than me, laddie. And you, the last time I saw you was on the Rosanna station. Something was dodgy then, and it's more than a wee bit dodgy now.
It's complicated, Scotty. We've been sent back in time to keep the Enterprise from being destroyed. Aliens are trying to alter the future of the Federation. There's no time to explain. You have to trust us, old friend. We're here to help.
All right, lad. You can start by helping me keep this ship from blowing to pieces. And get rid of that bloody bomb, if you can.
Scotty will call out the jobs he needs done. Just tell me what you need us to do, Scotty.
Divert power to the number 4 shield.
To the number 4 shield.
Good work. Now check on that bomb.
Okay. To the bomb. You know, some of you could do this as well. Scavren, rather.
Auxiliary power to engines.
I know that you are, power to engines. That'll be over here, right? Scavren, I know that you're an engineer. You could be doing part of this.
Now check on that bomb.
Okay.
Repair teams to deck 19.
Repair teams, deck 19. There we go, deck 19.
Good work. Now check on that bomb.
Doing it, Mr. Scott. Scavren, you really could have been doing half of this. You could have been looking at the bomb while
I... power? I see what he's about. That got him.
We can't disarm this bomb, but we need to get to that Orion ship anyway. We can take it with us.
Why not just beam it into space?
We can't let that ship be captured. It has dangerous technology on it. Scotty, I need you to trust me. That ship needs to be destroyed. You can't tell anyone what happened here. It could damage the timeline irreparably. Besides, I'm captain now, so I technically outrank you.
All right, lad. I'll take you at your word. Once you're ready, I'll send you and that bomb over.
Okay. Well, let's go. To the Orion ship.
Good luck to you. Energizing.
I missed that old sound.
What's this?
What is that? Maybe we'll find out at some stage. Pursue Nicole.
The Orions will lock down their ship. We need to override their security systems.
Okay. Let's get this done, everyone. Okay. There's a lot of Nicole in here. I'm gonna take that weapon. I don't know what the weapon is, but I want it. It looked like a weapon. Probably a disruptor of some kind, I'm guessing. Okay, quick. Disrupt the consoles. One down. There's got to be one in this room as well, because there's a big green thing on the minimap. Okay, excellent. We're overriding the consoles. Now we need to fight off the Nicole and the Orions. Okay, everyone ready? Take aim. Fire! Got him. Okay, Nicole and Orion are down. Excellent. Let's take the minor regenerator and move forward. Everyone ready? Target the Enforcer first, everyone. Enforcer, then the Commander. Quickly. Get them. Excellent. They're down. Someone's... Oh. Chekhov, you're working on a bomb.
I'm going to try to attach the bomb to the Orion ship's engine controls. I'll need you to cover me. See if you can hold them at the doorway so they can't shoot me in the back.
I'll try to keep them away from you, Chekhov. There we go. Get him, get him, get him. Don't let him in the door. Well, we let them in the door. That's not great. Okay. There's more coming. Get them. I think that's all of them, because the music has suddenly changed. Mr. Chekhov, I think we're good here.
The bomb is in place. Not much time left. We need to get out of here before we go down with the ship.
Valar to Daniels, come in. Beam us up, Daniels. That was odd. I was invisible briefly.
That was close. I'm glad I got you out of there in time. You're both valuable agents. Of course, no one will know what you've done today, with the exception of Commander Scott. That being said, this won't be the strangest thing he'll see in his career. Not by a long shot.
It might work. It might make our next meeting a little awkward.
Indeed. Comes with the job, I'm afraid. In the meantime, I can send you and Captain Chekhov back to your respective timelines when you're ready.
Thank you, Daniels. I assume we'll hear from you again at some stage, because that's how this normally works. Dr. Chekhov.
That was quite an adventure. I think you have the makings of a fine temporal agent, my friend. As good as it was to see Enterprise again, I have other duties to attend to. We're preparing for a very serious event, the Battle of Procyon 5. That conflict will determine the...
Yeah, you probably shouldn't continue that.
But you don't need to worry about that now. Enjoy your time on the frontier of yesteryear, a time that will never come again.
True. Thanks for everything, Captain. Until next time. Return to sector space. Everyone ready? Off we go. Back to the Prometheus.
A lot could have gone wrong today. We could have lost critical figures in history. Sarek of Vulcan, James Kirk, and the crew of the Enterprise. The list is long. However, the timeline was preserved, thanks to you and Captain Chekhov. The Babel Conference proceeds as planned, and Corridan is admitted to the Federation. Well done. I'll continue to monitor the timeline for incursions. I hope I can count on you again when the time comes for action.
Okay, let's take our rewards. I think we want a Vulcan tactical officer, because I don't really need human tactical officers. I'd like more Vulcans on my staff, I think. Oh, you know what? We could go with a Tellarite. Yeah, let's go with a Tellarite.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
There we go. Greetings, Captain. I have been assigned to the USS Prometheus, and I am ready to serve as a member of your crew. Choose join if you want me to join your bridge officers now. Choose not now if you want to decide later. If you choose not now, I will be moved to the bridge officer candidates menu. When you are ready, press U and select the Stations tab, and then choose Show Bridge Officer Candidates button at the bottom. This will bring up your list of bridge officer candidates, and you can decide whether you want me to join your crew or create a training manual. I want you to join, I think. Okay. That is a
Things are heating up with the Tholians. Monitor stations are detecting large fleet movements toward Federation space, and they're refusing all of our diplomatic hails. We're doing all we can to prevent a war, but it's not looking good. I want you to join a task force I'm assembling. If this goes south, I want my best people on the front line when it does.
Wonderful. Okay. We will be there, Captain.
Stay safe out there.
Tholian web. Okay. Or tangled webs. Okay,
The Federation shouldn't be having significant issues with the Tholians at this point in time. I've been scanning the timeline and I think I've found the problem. 2 years ago, a Tholian colonial fleet was destroyed. The Tholians blamed the Federation, and increasing hostilities have ultimately led us here. This is something I'll need your help to correct.
Very well, Daniels. First, we're going to rename our Tellarite crew member
pinpointed
because
the incident in question, setting temporal transponder back 2 years. We need to correct the timeline during the Defiance encounter with the Tholians.
Okay, now this is a complicated name, so we want something easier to pronounce. So let's see. Naming has no cost. Dozes Tanta. Okay, and then we're going to make sure your uniform matches everyone else's here. So I'll be right back once that's done. There we go. So I fixed up her uniform. She is now wearing like a more typical Starfleet uniform. Went for the same yellow as this, but rather than wearing a skirt or dress uniform style thing, she's wearing the typical one, because I feel like if you're in security, that's more practical. Tarsi just likes this enough that I'm going to leave her in it. But there we go. Okay, so back to traveling down. Oh wow, that's a long way. I might cut until I get all the way back down there. There we go, we've arrived. Murazaki 242 is one of several stellar bodies in this part of the quadrant. It is home to a proto-nebula of interest to the Science Division of Starfleet. Intel suggests it is also of interest to the Tholians for unknown reasons. Begin tangled webs. Oh, our entire starship has been sent back in time.
We've arrived in 2268, and not a moment too soon. The Nakul are clearly out for blood. Tholians are quite xenophobic. They may feel the Federation is part of the problem here.
We've got to convince them otherwise, Daniels.
We're being hailed by the Defiant. I'll remind you that our orders forbid us from telling them anything specific about the situation. I recommend deflecting their questions until the situation here is resolved.
Agreed. Put them on screen.
Good to see you. We're in a real tight spot here. The Tholians were taking a serious beating when we reached the system, and the other ships opened fire on us the minute we dropped out of warp. Mind lending us a hand until we figure out what's going on?
Sure thing, Captain. Let's save the Tholians while we still can.
This was a Tholian colony fleet.
See if you can take a little pressure off. We need to firm
I'm
up
helping.
our shields.
Tanta. Torpedo spread. Excellent. What's this one? Scatter volley.
Aliens have disabled the Tholian flagship. She's in trouble.
Tanta, scatter volley.
Sir.
Tarsi, give me high-yield torpedoes.
Bloodline will be like that.
Oh, well, then we better save the Queen.
Ship integrity compromised.
Boarding team, go.
Enemy boarding parties are beaming to the Tholian flagship.
Okay, then we need to stop them fast.
Destroy the aliens. Defend the Queen.
Okay, are we ready?
Estimated Tholian casualties are in the thousands.
Okay, we only have a few seconds.
Vengeance for the children.
Quickly, get to. Oh, there's another one there. Turn. We have 5 seconds to fire the torpedo spread. Never mind. Quick, deal with the other lot over there. We need to defeat the Nakul and save the Tholians. It is very important. There we go. Torpedo spread. I might need to rearrange who's sitting in which part of the thing. Tarsi, you're going to be my first officer, so I'm going to have you sit here, I think. Tamet, tractor beam. Why do you have 2 sets of tractor beams? That's useless. Because they have similar cooldowns. Boarding party, and give me emergency power to weapons. Excellent. Take items. I don't know what that was. It's a console of some sort, so let's see what we can do
Don't
with
suppose
that.
you have any idea what's going on here? There's nothing on these aliens in our computers or why they'd attack the Tholians, or us for that matter.
I guess that's a universal console thing. This one is a new deflector. Excellent. Then this is what? A tactical console? Excellent. So I guess that's an engineering console then, because that's what this is. And then, yeah, we don't need anything else from here. What did you say? We're gonna cancel the hail so that we can hear that again, because I was busy with my inventory when you contacted me. Okay, so let's see. Can we also, you know what? Let's halt movement. How do we... Stations. Here we go. Okay. Tarsi, you don't seem to have access to all your abilities, so I'm going to swap you with Tanta. Oh, now Tanta's lost all of her abilities. Okay, that's fine. Let's go back then. Okay, we're not supposed to have access to them, so let's... I didn't think we were, but let's just change you all out so that we don't have an OP crew. Okay. Temet, we're gonna need to give you... Well, you're a doctor anyway. I need an actual science officer is what I need. Okay, standard security... standard away team will consist of... Well, Tarsi being my first officer. Let's see. Maybe Tarsi should be... Yeah, chief of security... first officer, not sure which. We'll make a decision later. We need... well, I guess it's all 4 of them, actually. There we go. There is a standard away team. Now we can listen to your...
Don't suppose you have any idea what's going on here? There's nothing on these aliens in our computers or why they'd attack the Tholians, or us for that matter.
Right now I need you on Overwatch. More of those aliens could show up.
Alright, do what you need to do. We'll talk about all of this when the shooting stops. Deal?
Deal. Stay safe, Captain.
I know it doesn't feel great keeping information from the Defiance crew, but believe me, it's for the best. I'll monitor the situation here while you assist the Tholians. Do what you can to save them. Good luck.
Thank you, Daniels. Beam us over.
I've found appropriate transport coordinates on the Tholian flagship. Hopefully you can convince them that we're not at fault here. If the Tholians go to war with the Federation now, it would be devastating on a galactic scale.
Keep an eye on things here, Daniels. Let me know if anything changes.
Sensors show the interior of the Tholian ship is too hot for us. You will need to put on an EV suit before going there.
Understood, Temet. Okay, where is... Oh, that's automatic, is it? Excellent. Beam to the Tholian ship. EV suits equipped, Captain, we're ready. Excellent.
I'm reading multiple Nakul hostiles, sir. They're all over the ship.
Let's clear them out.
Reading only a few Tholian life signs.
Okay, well, are we ready? Get rid of the Nakul immediately. Okay.
I'm detecting numerous Nakul life signs, and more
Okay.
are on the way.
Get rid of the Nakul.
Nakul reinforcements are on their way to your position. Stay alert.
Let's defeat all the Nakul. Keep this queen safe if we can. I think we're going this way, right? Okay. I think the map might be a little bit too zoomed out. Let's zoom it back in. I don't know what happened there. That was weird. There we go. Now we can see what we're doing. In a bit further. That looks good to me. Wonderful. Now we can see. Let's defeat the Nakul invaders.
The flagship just spiked. Something's wrong, and I doubt the Tholians are to blame.
No, it seems unlikely, doesn't it? Look how many of them have been killed. Quick, we need to stop the Nakul. Get them. Okay.
I'm
Excellent.
reading more incoming Nakul transporter signatures.
Okay. Where are they? Oh, everywhere. Never mind. Okay, everyone good?
The Nakul have triggered this ship's self-destruct sequence. We've got to shut that down, and fast.
Understood, Scavron. Okay, we have a whole bunch of weapons we've picked up over time. Let's repair these consoles before we try and equip those. Okay, one more over here. Stop the final destruct code. Okay, let's go.
Stop the ship from detonating, but they're not cool. They've killed Tholian colonists and even hatchlings ruthlessly. What they've done here is an atrocity.
Our work's not finished yet, Daniels. Okay, so let's take a look at what we have access to. We have Disruptor Blast Assault Mark 1. We have Disruptor Pulse Wave Mark 2. We have Disruptor Wide Beam Pistol. You know what? We need to equip some people with better gear. Tarsi, I'm going to give you a Disruptor. Tanta, you can get a Disruptor as well. Scavron, you're going to go to this, and Temet's going to go to your old weapon. And that should... Oh, I guess someone... maybe Tanta can have a big-ass weapon. Scavron can have that, and then Temet can have this one. Let's go with that loadout. Sure. That'll work. Okay, off we go, people. Let's save the Tholians. Wait, no, hang on. Defeat the Nakul. Slap in the face. There's some back in the room we just came from as well, according to the minimap, so we gotta go take them out soon. Give me my shields, thank you. There we go. Okay, back in this room, there are apparently two over here. Okay, get them. Get rid of the Nakul invaders. Protect the Tholians. Oh, we got a new kit. Excellent. And some other bits and pieces here. So let's take a look at our kits. We got whatever this is. Shielding. Okay. And I'm going to rearrange this because I'm actually going to take that for myself, I think. Oh wait, no, hang on. This is better. Never mind, ignore me. I'm wrong. I thought it was worse. Let's go.
The last remaining Tholians are close to your position.
Oh, armor.
And more Nakul
yes.
are on their way. I'd hurry if I were you.
Okay, we're hurrying. We just have to get you equipped with some armor. There we go. Let's keep going. A security member should be better armor and better equipped with weapons. Oh no, I didn't mean to shoot at you. Sorry, wrong target. Quick! Defeat the Nakul! Okay. There we go. Okay. One more boarding party to go. Protect the Queen. Protect the Queen. Is that everyone? Speak with the Tholian Queen. Are you all right, Your Highness?
Humanoid command unit. Why did you kill your kind? This is irrational. Explain.
We are not of the Nakul. We are of the United Federation of Planets.
Federation, Nakul. All humanoids are the same. Chaotic, irrational, peaceful, then not. Warring, then you leave.
We're not the same as the Nakul, Majesty. We are not your enemy. To your eyes, we are all humanoids, but we are not of the same mind. I think that's a better response.
Killed our people, our children, all are dead. Our sisters must know. Leave now, Federation. Leave us to our final task.
What can we do to help? We fought the Nakul, we came to save you.
You cannot help us. Too late. The hatchlings slaughtered, the colonists lost. Nothing can help in the face of this terror. We must send our message. Others will come. Leave now.
Very well.
We've got enemy ships on an intercept course, including a dreadnought. We won't last long against a force like that.
Understood. Beam us up.
Continue to fight Nakul. Keep them from us while we contact our sisters. If you speak truly, you will not betray us.
We will not let you down, Your Majesty.
We better get back to the ship before that Nakul dreadnought comes into range.
Understood. Let's go.
I've been monitoring the Tholian Queen's progress. She hasn't been able to send the signal to her people. Orders?
We'll protect her while she works. Daniels, that message must go out.
Okay, let's have a little chat. What's the situation here? Where did those alien ships come from? I'd like some straight answers for a change.
Look, Captain, my orders are need to know, and
I don't need to know, right? I read you, but it doesn't mean I have to like it. That big alien ship is still heading our way. Let's focus on that.
Sounds like a plan, Captain. Valar out.
Here they come.
Okay, let's target the big one. Give me a spread of torpedoes, please. I'm trapped in a tractor beam. Can someone deal with this, please? Okay, get them in a tractor beam. Let's return the favor. Give me some more torpedo options. There we go. In case there's any cloaked. Wonderful. Spin us around. And fire. Fire all phasers. They're cloaked. Wonderful. Defeat the Nakul. Right, you want to tractor me, I'll tractor you. There we go. Fire all phasers. Protect the Tholian Queen's vessel. Darcy, high yield torpedoes. Aim. Fire. New console, that's always nice. Okay, where does this go? It said science console, wonderful. Nope, can't do it because we're in combat. Never mind. Target them.
We just lost our engines. take a while for my chief engineer to work a few miracles.
Well, that's fine. Let's get on it.
Fast. My engineers are gonna need time. A lot more time.
We're locked into a tractor. Okay. Give us a torpedo spread. Oh, why are we not moving? There we go. Wait, turn when I tell you to turn, thanks. There we go. Excellent. Target them with high yields. Okay, broadside. Fire all phases. Turn us around. We got it. We got him. We're excellent. They're nearly down.
More ships inbound to our location.
Oh wow, there's so many of them. Quick, target the big one.
Concentrating fire on the Tholian flagship.
We're trapped. Target them quickly. We need to get rid of the big one, but it won't let us until we've gotten rid of the small ones, so hurry. Tractor them. Is that a tractor, actually? Yeah. Torpedo spread. Okay, high yield torpedoes on this one here. Tarsi, you ready? We're going to slow down to a crawl so that we can get that shot lined up for you, Tarsi. Fire! Speed up. Helm, take us in. Let's go. Okay. Hit them with everything we've got. Let's get these out of the way now. I've worked out how. Okay.
Federation, you have proven you are different. Rational. This pleases us. We have sent word to our sisters. The Nakul will pay. The Federation will not. Now, vengeance for the slaughter of a generation. Vengeance for our children.
The transmission ends abruptly.
The Queen's message has been sent through subspace and... Yes! The timeline's correcting itself. Good work. Now, we just need to help with... Oh no. The Queen is going to full impulse. She's gonna ram the Nakul dreadnought!
Evasive maneuvers. Valar to the Evasive maneuvers. Valar to the Defiant. Get us out of there. Get out of there. Everyone get out of there. Words don't always come easy for some reason.
Our engines are still down! We can't escape!
What just happened? Defiant?
Captain, look at the Defiant. Perhaps a scan would be in order?
Scanning. I can't tell if there are life signs over there or not. Defiant appears to be phasing in and out of local space-time. The interaction of Nakul chronal energies with the proto-nebula has made this area of space very unstable and prone to rifts into other dimensions.
Is there anything we can do to help?
We might be able to get a lock onto their crew with the computer's assistance and perform an emergency beam-out, but we'll need to act fast.
Daniels.
No. I'm afraid that this is their fate. This is one of the hardest things about being a temporal agent. We can only make the changes we have to make, not the ones we want to make.
There has to be something we can do here, Daniels.
I'm afraid there's not. History states that the Defiant went missing, only to be found here weeks later by the Enterprise. Though they're lost, we now know that they played an important role in keeping the Federation safe, in protecting the timeline. For what it's worth, I will be sure their heroism is included in my report.
Very well.
The Tholians will remember this as well. This encounter may lead them to be more inward-focused, avoiding conflicts with the Federation, for the time being. At the very least, they will know that it wasn't the Federation that was responsible for the destruction of their colony convoy.
That's a cold comfort to the families of 400 men and women, Daniels. Let history never forget the name Defiant.
All decks have reported in, Captain. We're ready to return to our own time on your order.
Make it so. I do remember that episode of the original series with the Defiant, and then I saw all of Enterprise, so I remember what happens to it after that.
Captain Archer had similar concerns when I worked with him. We often disagreed, but in the end, we were able to work past our differences and do the right thing. I hope you and I can do the same. Leaving Defiant to her fate was a hard choice, but it saved untold billions of lives. That has to count for something.
Well, we got a bunch of rewards, which is always
Congratulations, Lieutenant. We have a situation in the Caleb system. The Klingons are massing a battle fleet in that sector, and it's pointed at Federation space. I'm leading a force to respond to this aggression, and I want you to be a part of it. If they cross the line, we need to be ready for anything.
Understood, sir. And we'll get a bunch of rewards for that. Excellent.
Stay safe out there.
Okay,
this
so
is a pivotal moment in Federation history.
Is it? Wonderful. Let's equip
the Nakul
ourselves.
may attempt to disrupt it somehow. Change the course of time. We'll need to look for signs of temporal flux. If they show up, we'll need to deal with them, no matter what.
What are you talking about? Looking for signs of temporal flux. Okay, sure. Starship exotic particle generation improves exotic damage speed. Let's put on this one as well. What sort of firing arc does this have? This has a 90-degree arc as opposed to the 250-degree of a standard one. So this is really just rear firing. At the moment, we're trying to face front most of the time. If I could get some more slots, I think I'd use it. But otherwise, I think we're just going to hold off on that one. I do like dual phases, though. Maybe we'll put it on the front. And then that way, when we're side on, we should be good, right? If we look at this, that should... No, there's no overlap. It's just rear firing or front firing now. That's fine. I'm good with that. Okay, to Caleb 4, which is over that way. And I'll be right back once we get there. So I've come back to Earth Space Dock on the way, and I've picked myself up a new engineer, just to fill out the extra slot on the ship. And I've gone for an Andorian engineer, because I'm trying to get an equal number of each of the races, but I don't have any humans on my senior staff, but this is the one I like the most. So the role, your surname's very difficult. We're going to find one that's easier to pronounce. Goln? Ovazi. Larol Ovazi. Lelsha. I like Lelsha. Let's go Lelsha. Okay, Lelsha Ovazi. I like that. Okay. Let's get you set up with a new appearance, and I'll be right back. So Lelsha is now set up with a new uniform, and I think, yeah, I'm relatively happy with the rest of the design. I think, leaving the hairstyles as the ones that comes with for now while we're in this era, and then changing that up later is sort of my plan when we get to the next era. But for now, that's a good look, I think. And there is Lelsha, our 5th crew member. Thank you. And that sorted. So we will get on with the mission. Okay, we've arrived. Caleb 4, a system of tactical importance to several galactic powers. Caleb is currently under Federation control. A Starfleet outpost has been built on Caleb 4, an underdeveloped Class M garden planet. Begin the Battle of Caleb 4.
All hands, this is Admiral Garrett, on board the USS Yorktown. I'm the commanding officer of this task force. Our long-range sensor platforms have detected a Klingon battle fleet massing near this system. At the moment, they're attacking our subspace relay network in order to disrupt communications and long-range surveillance in this sector. We have the Klingons outnumbered at this time. Should they abandon reason and follow a standard attack doctrine, fire to disable their ships if possible. A strong show of force should send them back to their side of the line. All ships, go to yellow alert. Garrett out.
Prometheus standing by. Orders acknowledged.
The Admiral is hailing the Klingons on all frequencies. No response.
Okay. Be ready.
The Klingons are making an attack run on the subspace relays.
Defend the subspace relays. Attack, volley, spread. There we go. Lelsha, give me emergency power to shields. Give me emergency engineering team. Wonderful. Tractor beam. And give me a high yield torpedo. Ready. Launch high yields.
Klingon formation is
okay, are we ready?
Hit
them with rear phases. Spin us around. Forward phases and torpedoes. Fire. Rear phases. Okay, get ready for a volley. We're going in. Fire volley. Power to shields. Rotate shield frequencies, chase down that battle cruiser, and defend the subspace relay. There are more battle cruisers. Get us in there. Full impulse. Go. High yield. Torpedo. On my mark. Now. Take down the battle cruisers. D7, there's just 2 of these. Excellent. Okay, rear phases after the next volley.
On the sensors, Captain. Reminds me of a cloak.
A cloak? Whoa, what's happening? Torpedoes on my mark. Fire! Why is that thing so maneuverable? D7s aren't supposed to be that maneuverable.
Klingon ships, decloaking.
We're surrounded.
All ships, this is Garrett. Execute battle plan Sigma 4. Repeat, execute.
We're in trouble.
Fire on the cruisers. We need to protect them.
Okay, Helm, pull us around. Helm. The Prometheus is caught in a tractor beam. Admiral Garrett? Anyone? We're in trouble.
The mighty Federation has been brought to heel at last by the Klingon Empire. Those who remain shall know mercy in return for your unconditional surrender.
I thought Klingons didn't take prisoners, Core.
We Klingons can be gracious in victory. Though, should you wish to die in battle with honor, I will gladly oblige you.
I'm picking up a temporal anomaly on one of the Klingon ships. It's consistent with readings we've seen at previous Nakul incursions. They're trying to interfere with the timeline again.
Until we break out of this tractor beam, there's not much I can do, Daniels.
Leave that to me. I'll modify the transporter and beam you over, past their shields. Once on board, free the ship and neutralize the anomaly if you can. Hurry. We're literally running out of time.
Understood. Beam us to the Klingon ship. We're going to take this crew. Lelsha, you have the bridge.
Daniels beamed us into a barracks. I'm not picking up any security alerts. Looks like we got the drop on the Klingons. I brought several photon charges along. If placed tactically, we can use them to disrupt this ship's power grid and take down the tractor beam.
Good thinking. Let's move out. I want that tractor beam out of action. Okay, do we have any personal things? No, not really. Oh, can we use that yet? No. Okay, no worries. Let's... Everyone ready? Assault group, move out.
That door to the left leads to an engineering section. Good place to set a charge.
Take out the Klingons before they can alert anyone. Quickly. Let's set a charge right here, thank you. Tarsi, set a charge. Tarsi, set a charge. Oh, I'm setting the charge, never mind. One charge set. Two to go.
There are intruders in the engineering section.
Oh, apparently they alerted the captain.
So much for the element of surprise.
Keep moving.
The door's locked and we don't have their door codes. I think I can bypass it, but it'll take a little time.
We'll cut it open. No time for anything else, and I don't care about property damage to Klingon ships. Okay, room on the left.
Science lab over here. Probably the only one on a ship of this size. Another good spot for a bomb.
Excellent, cut it open. I really don't know why some of the dialogue is really quiet. I can't figure out that bit. I've tried adjusting the volume on it all and it doesn't seem to work all the time. Okay. 7 please. 9, 8. Oh, they're all down. Well, that was a waste then, wasn't it? Oh, are you healing me? Thank you, I guess. There we go. 2 charges down, 1 to go. Through here. Get ready. Fire! Fire at will. Take down the Klingons. We need to find where the Nakul are. Okay. And final charge before we move to the bridge.
Those charges will do some damage. Now we just have to find the tractor beam controls.
Very well. Probably up here on the bridge.
You need to finish them now.
This is not the bridge.
All of them. You don't understand how dangerous they are.
I don't need to do anything. Do not forget who is captain here and who is merely a visitor.
I've given you the means to victory. I suggest you use them. Now.
Noted. Though it seems we have other concerns now.
I warned you, Core. Deal with this. Don't fail me.
Well, well. I was hoping for Kirk, but I got you. Pity.
Defeat the Nicole first. Team,
So you're the Federation globflies who found their way onto my ship. A bold maneuver, to be sure. Bold or not, you remain insects. A minor nuisance to be exterminated, swiftly and without mercy.
Your allies, inverted commas, your allies. No, let's try this again. Your allies are using you. The Nicole aren't here to help you. They're just here to help themselves.
And in that way, we are alike, for we both are here to help ourselves. Today, I will take what I want in the Empire's name and use it to utterly defeat the Federation. And the Nakul, should the time for war come, we will meet them in glorious battle. But for now, our goals align.
Well, not for long, because we're taking out the Nicole first here. All the Nicole gone? I think they are. Right, focus on Captain Core. Excellent. Haha, glorious! I shall return! I will remember this day!
The charges are ready to blow. We should get back to the ship and take out the tractor beam. Are you ready?
Absolutely, Lieutenant Scavron. Let's go. Five to beam up. We're free. Free the Yorktown first. We're free. Move us to attack the D5 Raptor. Free the Yorktown. Torpedoes. Ready. Torpedoes. Bring us about. And... well, okay, maybe fire the torpedoes at them instead. There we go.
Engage under best possible power.
We're gonna free everyone before we do that, Admiral Garrett.
Thanks for the help.
Fire, high yields.
Nice work. I owe you one.
We're gonna take our loot. Okay, focus all fire.
265 Mark 10 at best speed.
Rotate shield frequency.
Run while you can, Starfleet.
Send an engineering team. All power to shields. Fire. There we go. Fire on the Clothus. All stations, prepare for boarding. Boarding teams, go! We don't actually have boarding teams, but I don't know what this is exactly. You will fire on any available targets. Protect the ships as they escape. We are succeeding very well in that. Giving me one of the flagship constitutions was a good idea. Prometheus and the Enterprise. But the Prometheus will probably vanish into some other timeline, which is why it's not heard of in the show. Fire high-yield torpedoes. I think my A key is actually screwing up, and that's why it doesn't always want to turn properly. Yeah, if I wiggle my finger a little on the A key, it stops turning.
Give them hell, my friend.
That's unfortunate. I'll have to figure that out and fix it at some stage.
At least one Starfleet officer has the courage to die well. Tommy.
High-yield torpedo spread. Fire! Get in there. Shoot. Rotate shield frequencies. Power to shields. Fire. It said fire. No, we can't fire. This is bad. Let's see if we can take out as many as possible. Engineering teams. Okay. High yield torpedoes. Fire. Oh, this is bad. There are so many and we can't turn properly. Tractor beam. Okay. Get ready to fire. Fire. Focus all fire on this D7 in front of us. Okay. Get ready for some high yields. Fire the high yield torpedoes. Okay. Rotate shield frequencies. Okay, spin us around and fire a volley. Nice volley. Okay, this is bad. We're taking some serious hull damage. Get us out of here.
I'm afraid you're dead. Your ship was destroyed in combat while protecting the retreat of Admiral Garrett's forces. Your sacrifice allowed Garrett to warn Starfleet about Klingon cloaking tech. But your ship was lost with all hands. At least, that's what's in the history books. I've brought you and the crew members I could save to the early 25th century. You're being recruited as a temporal agent. Since you're dead, we're giving you a new identity. We have a speed training and reacclimation process that will help you to fit in. I know this is a bit unusual, but you'll get used to it.
Okay.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Accolade complete. Starfleet veteran. Who will be joining the crew of the USS Prometheus? Let's see. We can get a Trill, a Pakled, or an Andorian. I think we're going for a Trill. Pakled science officer is insane to me. If you know anything about the Pakleds, and I like Trill, so we're going for this, I think. Engineering, boarding, eject warp plasma. Maybe I should have gone for a science officer before. It just beams fire at will. Oh, that's useful though. Maybe another Andorian, a tactical officer candidate. Sure, why not? Yeah, let's go another Andorian. Let's get another tactical officer in here. Because although a Trill, ooh, but we have all those abilities in space, and in terms of ground abilities, Yeah, I think this is the best option because it gives us some new options for space abilities. Okay. Why do you not have any antenna? You're joining now, but change uniform. Wow, you look more Bolian than Andorian. Okay, I'm gonna fix this up and then be right back. So I've modified the uniform. I'm going for my own sort of look that's sort of somewhat inspired by original series, but and somewhat by the Discovery version of like Christopher Pike's Enterprise. And so I've gone for the Terran Tactical Ops look, but gone with full red with like these black accents here. And that's how we're going to do him. And we're going to say that, you know, Daniel's just dropped him off from another time period as part of our new crew. I don't know who survived, but clearly our senior staff did, the bridge crew, so maybe the full ship would make sense as well. But we're going to leave it at that, and we'll have him come with us, and I'll change all of their uniforms shortly, as well as my own. But here we go. We need to speak to you, the logistics officer.
Welcome, nerds. Space Dock. Busy day on the holodeck, sir? I love dressing up for those historical holo novels, too. My Harry Mudd costume took first prize last year. That being said, you're scheduled for a meeting with the top brass, so you might want to update your uniform beforehand. The Admiral can be a stickler for that sort of detail, after all.
Okay. Well, we unlocked a whole bunch of...
Lieutenant Commander.
Excellent. And then the quest
You're scheduled for a meeting with the top brass, so you might want to update your uniform beforehand. The Admiral can be a stickler for that sort of detail, after all.
Okay. Well, let's go do that. Visit the tailor and get all of that sorted, and I will change myself into my new uniform look as well, I think. So, apparently we got a blue light leading us to the tailor over here. Excellent. And I will be right back with the changed crew uniforms of everyone.
Welcome to my shop. That's
Well,
a
we'll
fine
listen to him
replica
first.
uniform you have there. Mid-23rd century, yes? My compliments to your replicator. Now, if you'd like to update to something from this century, have a look around and let me know if there's anything I can do for you.
Thank you.
Hello. You can alter your uniform and look here.
Okay, tailor. Okay, I will be right back once I have gotten myself my new uniforms. Having now finished modifying all of the uniforms, took a while, so I made the captain so that theirs is a bit different. Theirs is black in the main part, but still has the red highlights to indicate command, and they use gold for the captain, is the way I've done it, and gold on the boots here as well. And then if we look at the rest of the officers, I've created a version with a skirt, which requires the larger boots, and that way Tarsi can stick with that. I haven't changed anyone else's face or hair or anything. Then we've got the engineer look, the medical staff look, and the sciences will be a bit different to that, but this will be medical. So they have a little bit different badge to everyone else because we don't have the medical symbol anymore, unfortunately. And then I have changed her hair, however, and apparently it's changed the name. Let's rename that, thank you. Back to what it should be, which is Tanta. There we go. But yeah, I have changed her hair to be a little bit more fitting with the current era, I think. And then we've got Lelsha is in the engineer colours here as well now. And then we have over here Dolan, the new guy, still the way we made him before. But I think that's fairly fitting. So we have 3 security people, 2 engineers, and 1 doctor. We need
now
some
you're
more,
looking sharp.
Decline? Ignore? I don't know how to permanently turn that off, but I do need to. And let's make sure we're wearing the right thing.
Now you're looking.
There we go. Now we're in a more appropriate uniform. Excellent. Okay. But I think that's a pretty good place to leave the episode. Next time we will report ourselves to Admiral Quinn's office, and we will see where this goes. I think, yeah, we gained this thing, this temporal transponder. And then we can claim that, whatever that is. Temporal agent choice pack. Yeah, so this is where we start getting into this stuff with the new sort of whatever the temporal agent missions are and stuff. But yeah, thank you for joining me. Have a good one. Be kind to yourself, be kind to each other, and I will see you next time. Bye.